Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn energy reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, so we're going to get a message. What does Spirit want you to know? Okay, we have the Seven of Cups. Just going to take this one because I saw that one. What other message does Spirit have for Capricorn? Any other messages for Capricorn? All right, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Swords. Overall energy, we have the Eight of Swords, so that is holding yourself back. That there's something that you're doing that is holding you back from something. You don't feel like you're ready to face something, to see something, to deal with something. That it could be your mental, your swords, which is mental, your mental thought process about something is holding you back from achieving or doing something. Okay? So we have the Seven of Cups. We have the Two of Pentacles, which we also have the infinity sign, which represents individual empowerment and everlasting love. We have the Two of Swords, which is indecisiveness, not sure what to do. We have the Ten of Wands. Okay, so we're going to get some tarot and we're going to get some clarifiers for the Seven of Cups. What is this clarifier for Seven of Cups for Capricorn? Clarifiers for Seven of Cups. We have the Knight of Swords. And we have the Four of Cups. And we have the Emperor. The Emperor has been coming out a lot for Capricorn too. I feel like it's coming into your own power. So there is something that you were overthinking. There is something that you were overwhelmed by. There is a decision that you are trying to make and you do not have that clarity. There is an opportunity that has come in or is coming in for you, but I feel like you're overwhelmed by it. Like you're confused by this. You're not sure if this is the direction that you want to go in, or this is, you know, you're not sure if this is a relationship that you want to be in. There's some confusion because Knight of Swords can be chaotic energy. It can be kind of that back and forth, and it can be that chaotic energy because you're not sure, you have that clarity. So over here we have the Knight of Swords, which is chaotic energy and not sure, and over here we have the Emperor, which is someone who represents being sure, right? Having that clarity. And it's sort of like, I feel like you're in the middle is, I don't know, maybe there are days where you want to do this, or you want to pursue something, you want to go after something, and then there are days where you don't want to, or you're confused, or you're talking yourself out of it, right? And is that because you were overthinking something? With this Eight of Swords, with an overall energy, is that sometimes we just have to do it, right? Sometimes we just have to not overthink things. Because sometimes we will talk ourselves out of it, or we'll find reasons not to do something. Here with this Two of Pentacles is finding balance, right? Finding balance between these two, this chaotic energy and this grounded energy, this direction. Clarification for this Two of Pentacles. Three of Cups. Clarification for this Two of Pentacles. I feel like part of your answer in your search for this, whatever this thing is that you're trying to decide on, right? I feel like it's looking within to find what truly makes you happy. What truly motivates you? What brings you this happiness, right? But then there's also that finding that balance. If you have obligation to something, that maybe doesn't make you as happy, but then you want to find your happiness. And maybe that's why you're having this back and forth, this Eight of Swords, is because you're having this back and forth. That you're like, well, do I go all in to only do what makes me happy, or do I go all into what I'm supposed to be doing? But then what is that balance between the two? This could also be balance between two different areas of your life. So is it a job that you're trying to, you know, pursue or go after, or has something come up where maybe you have to, it's going to put some strain on a relationship, and you're like, well, I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to, you know, stress that, but yet this is something that makes me happy. All right, so we have Two of Swords is that indecisiveness. So clarification on that. Not letting other people's opinion affect you in your decision. I feel like there may be someone around you that is affecting your decision. And that could be what is confusing you, is because you are listening to what someone else has to say, or you're trying to please someone else, and that is affecting your decision. We have the Seven of Swords, all right, and then we have the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Death card. So I feel like this is a perfect card in between the two, is because the Death card is that you're holding on to something that is stopping you from change. But then this also represents change. And then the Ten of Wands is tens of completions. And you're still carrying you're completing it, you're almost there. So for here with the Two of Swords is, again, are you letting someone else's opinion or someone else affect your decision, and you're not able to find that clarity, that you're deceiving yourself, or that is it something that you need to walk away from, right? It's almost like he's walking away from this Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is right here. So walking away from that indecisiveness that you're having and that confusion, but then coming into the power of the Queen of Wands, which is she is somebody who is powerful, and she takes actions, and she knows what she wants, and she has that clarity of what she wants to do, and she finds the answers. And then that turns into the Death card, right? And then we have this coming together. I love it. I feel like you can just see the process here, and that this is affecting you here. This right here. This is what's affecting this, the indecisiveness, and this here. I feel like there's some other person or situation, there's something that's holding you back, and that's what you have to see, that's what you have to look at, and that's what you have to take control of, and that's what you need to let go of. And then that brings transformation and change to where it's coming together, like the partnership is coming together, or there is the resolution of that balance of the happiness, right, of how to make this situation work. It's not maybe all or one, but maybe it's that compromise between the two. Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is, I feel that this is something that you have to do for you. Four of Pentacles represents keeping to yourself, blocking energy, not wanting to be around others, or it's shutting down. But I also feel that it's choosing what is best for you and choosing what works for you. And what is your happiness? Looking within to find those answers with the Hermit card here. Seeing, okay, what's the truth of this situation? That is there someone or something around me that is affecting my decisions, that I've always been worried about that rather than worried about what's important for me. I'm not saying that you have to do it in a selfish way, but sometimes we cut ourselves out of the picture and the equation, and sometimes it becomes overwhelming. You're obviously overwhelmed, and you're shutting down about something. But why are you shutting down? Why do you feel that you need to, and what is the compromise, and how do you work through that? All right, so let me grab, I was just seeing some cards from this deck. So let's get final message for Eight of Swords. We have Eight of Swords again. I'm trying to get it so there's no glare on it. Eight of Swords can also represent that you have been holding yourself back, but now you're ready to face it, right? You're ready to face the challenge. You're ready to take the blindfold off, the ropes off. You're ready to handle it. You're ready to face the decision because you've gone through this process, right? You've looked through it. You've looked within. You found out what makes you happy. You've looked at to see what is affecting you and what is stopping you. You've come into your own power. There is this partnership here, and now you're ready to handle it, right? You're ready to get on with it. We have number 14, the Siddhi, which is Temperance. And that's the card that I think I was seeing. There was a card that I was seeing, and I think that was this. Temperance, being patient, that compromise, working on it, putting it together. We have the little Siddhi here, which are the little fairies that are helping her, that are whispering in her ear to help her with this potion, right? There's that working together. There's that compromise. It's working on things. And I feel like that goes with this energy here is figuring that out, but realizing that it's going to, take some time for that Temperance, that it's going to take some time for that. But it's that compromise and working through it and building it together, like figuring that out. Three of Pentacles is working on that, right? Working on solutions, working to it. Because I feel like if you don't do something to figure this out and to work on this, I feel like it's going to keep you in this Eight of Swords and this Seven of Cups energy, this confusion and this indecisiveness. Okay, so final message for the Two of Swords. Okay. Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands again, and the Queen of Wands is here. It's you coming into your own power, your own direction, actually doing something about it, right? Making it happen. And then I felt like these two from the bottom. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So this could have to do with a job. It could be with a career. And then we have the Horned God, which is the Emperor again, right? So there's a lot of repeating energy. So I feel like it was what you were struggling with over here, right? Was the indecisiveness but yet the direction. But then as we went through this process, then you found your power, you found your energy, and then you find your decisiveness. You find what it is that you want to do, and you're working that out, and you're coming into that power. Bottom of the deck, the Moon. I feel like it means that it's not clear to you now, but I feel like it's coming to you, that it's happening for you, that it's something that you're working on. It's finding that clarity. Right now it seems foggy because you're in this energy here, right? It seems foggy. It's like, how do I get out of this? How do I get past this? But what are those things that you can look at? What are those things that you can handle? What are those things that you can deal with? What are those things that you can recognize? And like I've said before, is like asking yourself those questions, like almost like being your own therapist, asking yourself that questions. What's holding me back? What does this Five of Swords represent to me? Who are these people in the background? What's holding me back? That I need to put my sword up in the air and figure things out. Again, Seven of Swords. What is this confusion? What is this deception? What do I need to walk away from? What is that? What's affecting me? What's making me feel that way? Asking yourself those questions. If I can be in the energy of the Emperor, what does that represent to me? Right? What are those things? All right, so let's get a fortune reading card. We have Angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. And I just feel like it's knowing that the signs are around you, that I feel like if you're just open to it, that you'll be able to see those signs and feel that energy around you, and that there are those guiding energies around you. And even your own energy, right? Your own intuition and your own thoughts, and listening to that. Not being in that Seven of Cups energy where you're overwhelmed. If you're overwhelmed, what are all those thoughts that you're thinking? Write them all down on a piece of paper so you can see them and process those. And then we have receive healing. Receive healing, but I almost feel like it's receive healing from yourself, right? Receive healing that, okay, this has been overwhelming me. This has been shutting me down. This has been bothering me. So how do I get past this? What can I do to help myself? All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.